So good morning. Thank you for joining us, or good afternoon, depending where you are. And we are here today with two special guests, Giorgio Suran and Alberto Di Tadi, which are the co-founder of Leonidas Travel, our wonderful DMC who cover not only Croatia, but also Slovenia and Montenegro. So thank you for all of you joining us from different countries and from the Americas. And we are here to start. So Giorgio and Alberto, the screen is yours.
I will take over. I will take over in just a second, but as you see, we have a lunch table arranged for you, and this is because we have some great news. So we are ready to welcome you in our destination, especially Croatia. Now, do I have? Okay. Do you see my presentation? Correct?
Yes, yes.
No, first of all, I would like to introduce you to this very fresh news about the Surian family because George's father was just elected the director of the Opera House in Zagreb. So this is a great achievement. Of course, he has a great reputation worldwide, but this add some extra great connection to Leonidas Travel. We are going to take advantage of George's father connection very, very much and extend them to create some new unique experiences for your clients, of course.
That's
Of
a
course.
news. George.
Yes, now I know what you meant by news.
Now, let me tell you why choosing Leonidas Travel. I'll be very brief, and I will get to the news that you are most interested about. Why choosing us? We are a team of 15 people from different nationalities, from Croatia, Slovenia, Montenegro. I am from Venice, so we do really connect countries. We are your in-country expert, and we share all our knowledges with you. We go out there, site inspect property, hotels, experiences, so that we can offer it to you, to present it to your clients, of course. We have our own collection of handpicked hotels and villas, personally site inspected, so we have clearly in mind the layout of each property, and according to your request, we are 100% sure we can always match your client's expectation. Another great way to travel around Croatia is by the sea. And I would say there is no better accommodation in Croatia than the floating accommodation that we can offer. And we have a vast range of boats, speedboats, yacht, catamaran, sailing boat, mega yacht. According to your client's request, we have all new models and we can provide you with the right product for them. Of course, a combination of villa stay and sailing is also possible. It doesn't have to be from Saturday to Saturday anymore in most cases. So you could do a combination of 4 nights in a villa and 4 nights on board of your catamaran or your private yacht. That would give you the possibility to experience this amazing country by land, but also by sea. Remember, there are 1,600 islands in Croatia along the Adriatic Sea, and only 48 of them are inhabited. So if you are looking for a place where to stay a little bit secluded, away from the crowd, Croatia might be the right destination for you. We also have a current driver company. We have excellent drivers, English-speaking drivers. We have a fleet of Mercedes sedan class E, S, and B class. It's a large van fitting up to 7 people plus the driver. Our drivers, we have invested a lot on it because the driver is the first phase that you see when you land in our destination. And of course, traveling with one of our driver is like traveling with your fellow friend. He really can suggest that unique restaurant where you can experience an authentic meal along the way. He'll tell you joke about the destination you're visiting, about the local people. It's really fun. And I have to say, our clients, your clients always rave about our current driver service, but of course we also provide you with rental car service. We can collect and deliver, we can deliver and collect the car, so you don't need to keep it for the entire stay, but just for your self-driving experience time. And of course, many other transportation options like helicopter if you are vacationing in the south between Dalmatia and Montenegro. Of course, an helicopter transfer could be a unique transfer and experience for your clients to reaching all these very exclusive and luxurious hotels along the coast. Locals are the biggest value of our company. We really work with people that put their hearts in what they do. They do it with passion. We are glad we are partnering with such great people, and we can really design exclusive experiences for your clients. If you're visiting a winery, you'll have a greeter by the winemaker himself. You can do truffle experiences, massonry experiences, private cooking classes in a private terrace in the heart of the Diocletian Palace in Split, for example, oyster tasting. The wine production in Croatia and Montenegro is outstanding. It is a small production, but as my grandfather said, in the small barrel stands the good wine. So, and Croatia and Montenegro do not export much wine. The best way to taste the wine is to travel to such destinations, of course. Simply, how we work with you, we quote net to you, we quote in euro, but also in US dollar if you wish, because we have a US bank. I wish it was our bank, correct, Giorgio, but no, it's a bank account we opened in 2019 in the US with Chase Bank, so we can also provide you with quote in US dollar. Net to you, you tell us your markup, of course, and then when we send you the link for payment, your markup is already included. So the clients will see the gross price, we collect the gross price and pay you back the commission, usually after the trip has ended, unless you request to get it before. There is not a minimum booking to work with us. Of course, we love to put together FIT for you, but you may contact us for something as little as a transfer, a guided tour, and so on. As I said, we send you a secure online payment. There is no credit card fee. And although Croatia and Montenegro are open to international travelers, and I will tell you a little bit more about this immediately, we still have a very flexible term and condition and cancellation policy. So check it with us. I'm sure that will give your clients more peace of mind to secure already their vacation for June, July, August, September. And of course, we do protect your commission. If there's any, we provide clients with 24/7 assistant. I'm a control freak. I always like to make sure they are enjoying their vacation. I try to call them once in a while to make sure everything is perfect. And of course, they get very familiar with us, and they might request as additional services. So on all the additional services they arrange while traveling with us, your commission is always protected. So that's a good way to increase your business, of course. And we are very old-fashioned. We'll still like to collect, to provide this hard case itinerary to your clients at the first hotel. If the clients are requesting our exclusive butler service, a dedicated person at disposal, we also provide them with the premium box, which is a cell phone, so they have a direct line with their butler service. But of course, we are very high tech, and Giorgio is great in that. He's also working on a new program that will be a great add for you, because you will also have your online itinerary. But right now we're working also on access. So if you would like us to cooperate with you on access, absolutely no problem. I think it's a great way to keep up with the clients and so on. And now we are open to international traveler. Let me explain you in brief what the requirements are. First of all, to enter Croatia, you can enter for tourism. Tourism is permitted. What you need is certificate of paid accommodation in advance. So you need to pay the whole stay and provide proof of paid accommodation throughout your whole stay once you arrive. Of course, there is an online form on entercroatia.mup.hr that you can fill up in advance to expedite your let's say your the check-in at the passport control. And what are the requirements? Now, you can travel to Croatia and Montenegro if you can present a certificate of any kind of vaccination against COVID-19, as long as you have received the final dose at least 14 days before you get to Croatia or Montenegro. Or you can also present a certificate that you have recovered from COVID-19. This certificate is valid 180 days after the first positive test result you got. Or you can simply take a PCR test. It has to be not older than 48 hours, 72 hours for Montenegro. Of course, if you are entering Croatia with that PCR result that it's older than 48 hours, they are not kicking you out. They let you the possibility to take a test upon arrival, and usually we do arrange it when we know that the clients have a test that it's older than 48 hours. So we pick you up at the airport, we take you to this private clinic, you take the PCR test, we take you to your hotel. Now, I always recommend, tell your clients they need to self-isolate for 24, 48 hours. But the truth is that the clinics we are using give you the result within 5 hours. But I would always recommend to leave it as a surprise to the clients. We never know. So basically, you can get your result within the day, and you are good to go anywhere you like. It's just important for you to know. I would say 24-hour, just in case. And now Croatia and Leonidas Travel has applied together with the World Tourism Travel Council, has applied for safe stay in Croatia. And of course, I will send you a recap of all this information so that you can really have access to all the details. We have applied for safe stay in Croatia. We have been accepted, as well as many infrastructure in the tourism industry in Croatia that really present a protocol of safety. And we are committed with certain standard of safety. So really, I feel pretty sure I can whoever traveled to Croatia and Montenegro this summer along our selected accommodation, it will be very, very safe. Another news of today, April 15, the vaccine rollout will be extended to all the personnel in the tourism industry. So we are, as the government said, we are pretty sure that within a month we will be able to have all the personnel in the tourism industry, including us, vaccinated. So your clients will be dealing with people that have received the vaccine as well. So that's a great benefit. Of course, let's always remember that the pandemic is not over yet. So still border closure can happen with very short notice. I don't think it will be the case. We now know the solution for this pandemic, but it's always better to inform clients. So I would always recommend to purchase a robust insurance, cancel for any reason, for example, and a medical coverage. Now, there are no direct flights to Croatia from US, for example. What we are experiencing right now from our clients is a great and smooth connection in Frankfurt Airport. In the recap, I will also send you the contact of the federal police in Frankfurt Airport. And I would recommend you send them an email, you share with them the routing of your clients so that you get an email, and they're very efficient, German style. In 2 hours, you get your reply and all the information. So they will tell you according of your origin whether you need a PCR test or not. As far as I've understood right now, from the US, you do not need a PCR test because Croatia, your final destination, just need a certificate of any vaccination and so on. And now let's talk a little bit about our destination. Let's start with Croatia. So, of course, Leonidas Travel is a DMC for Croatia, Montenegro, Slovenia, and also Venice. We are surrounded by excellent hub. Venice is one of my favorites, very well connected, and Venice is only 2 hours driving to Croatia. Also, Ljubljana is an excellent airport, Zagreb, Split, Dubrovnik, Podgorica for Montenegro, and then there are some other minor airports that are great for the low-cost company, but also for the private jet industry. Pula, Rijeka, Zadar, Tivat in Montenegro. Tivat is also very important for the private jet. Let me give you some highlights about Croatia. So what I love of Croatia is that it stretches in length, and the landscape changes dramatically miles after miles. So you can land in Zagreb and you can drive all the way to Dubrovnik. It will take you about 8 hours. So it's not a long distance, but along this route, you have so many wonders, national park, UNESCO sites, Venice-style fisherman villages, and not mentioning all the islands along the Adriatic coast. Driving west, Istria, for example, and I want to tell you a little bit more about this. I will focus on some hotspot of Croatia right now, because I think you might want to have the right tip for your summer vacation. And I will start with Istria. Istria is the new hotspot of Croatia. It is great in summer as well as in fall. It's a land of goods. The main currency in this peninsula are truffles, wine, olive oil, and the cuisine is unique in its kind. Along the coast of this peninsula, you have the most luxurious hotels, but also in the inland, you have some amazing Tuscany-style accommodation. Let's see, for example, Rovinj, you have Hotel Park, Adriatic, Montemolini, but also in the inland is Hotel Meneghetti, San Canzian, great in-country experiences, but still very close to the sea. Rovinj is the place, is the Saint-Tropez of Croatia. It's really the place where you want to be seen in summertime. There's a great vibe, and as I said, excellent cuisine. You can take a speedboat, enjoy the Brioni. You can take a day trip to Pula and visit this amazing Pula Arena, Roman arena, of course. Also, the east side of Istria is also very interesting, with this dramatic cliff and Opatia is the Monte Carlo of Croatia, where you would go for some excitement, some gambling, and also for healing. This was a mecca for the Austro-Hungarian to spend November to heal from breathing problems. So that's also an amazing destination. And of course, the in-country with all these villages rising on top of the hills. Again, here, Motorun, Groznan, Hum. You also have one of the smallest town in the world, Hum. So really, Istria is a destination where I would spend at least a week and not get bored at all. And it's great, as I said, also during the harvest season. It's just amazing. They're very laborious, so you can, pick olive. There are many ferry around. The truffle season goes from September to November, and this is the second largest area for truffle after the Piedmont in Italy. And also they found the world biggest white truffle around Motovun. So that's quite an interesting spot. And of course, Dalmatia. Dalmatia for your summer vacation is the place to go. You can arrange your itinerary starting in Split. Split is the second largest city of Croatia. It's a very vibrant city, amazing nightlife. Fantastic restaurants. The historic city center of Split is built inside the Diocletian Palace. It's a former Roman emperor palace. So it's full of history, and it's also the gate to the Dalmatia Islands. You can hire, charter a boat for the day and sail to explore the Dalmatia Islands, or you can start your journey chartering a yacht for 3 nights and sleep every night in a different island and reaching Dubrovnik or getting back to Split. The first 2 islands facing Split are the little island of Sholta with an amazing 7-room hotel, Martini Marchi, that I really enjoy. So peaceful, so upscale, but also Brač. Brač is getting more and more popular, and you can see this big horn, this very popular beach that changes shape during the day because of the tide. And also Vis is really, it opens to tourism not even 10 years ago. So it's really an example of untouched nature. And of course, the princess here of the Adriatic is Hvar, very exciting island, amazing luxurious hotels, more and more opening. I need to inform you. My favorite one is definitely the new Elizabeth Palace. But the islands, of course, it's a vacation island, but the inland of the island is amazing with great wineries, olive groves, lavender fields. Also, Hvar is a place where I would spend even more if I could, but at least 3 or 4 nights to relax and rejuvenate. You can charter a boat for the day, and there is an archipelago of islets, the Pakleni Islands, right in front of it, and totally untouched nature, and you can sail through this archipelago. It's quite an experience. And of course, proceeding south, the island of Korčula. This is full of character. They're very attached to their culture. They are still playing the Moresca dance, which is a 700-year-old dance. And really, it's an alternative to Dubrovnik, which is very crowded. Although 2021 will be a once-in-a-life experience experience for all the intrepid traveler that will take that flight, because you will experience places usually very crowded like Venice or Dubrovnik in a totally different way. So it's absolutely a once in a lifetime experience traveling in 2021. And also proceeding south, the Pelješac Peninsula. Pelješac Peninsula is one of the most important wine region of Croatia. The most important wineries are located in this peninsula, but you can also do some experiences like oyster tasting. You can do scuba diving and see the only wine cellar on the bottom of a lagoon, which is very interesting. Great options and also great accommodation. Now you have a new hotel, Corta Catarina, that is absolutely 5-star luxury hotel. And of course, we end up in Dubrovnik. If you want to live the experience of overnight in the old town, there are some small boutique hotel. Otherwise, along the coast, there are the most luxurious hotel of the area, like, of course, Villa Dubrovnik, Hotel Excelsior, Villa Ursula, and also some amazing villas. I will send you the, of course, with the recap, with the recording of this presentation, also a list of new villas that we are promoting for this season, and they are really to die for. Absolutely great. And you know, if you have 10 people, it might cost you less than you know, booking 5 nights, 5 rooms at some hotel. So it's great value for money, very luxurious villas. And of course, also the Dubrovnik area offers a lot. South of Dubrovnik is the Konavle area, but it's also Montenegro. And as I said before, Montenegro has the same requirement for international traveler. The only difference is the if you are not vaccinated, you have to take a PCR test, and the PCR test needs to be not older than 72 hours. So it's a little bit it's simpler, let's say. But Montenegro, of course, it's the hidden secret of Europe. Consider that here we have the only fjord in south of Europe. It's really an exquisite example of untouched nature, but it is also the new playground for the riches, because along the coast of Montenegro and around the Boca Bay, you can count the most luxurious accommodation, not mentioning the new one and only opening in May 1st, which is, let me tell you, I have no word to describe it, but of course also the Amman, the Iberon Hotel, the new Iberon Hotel along the Boca Bay, and many more small boutique family-run hotels that are exquisite in their kind. The first town you see entering Montenegro from Dubrovnik, only 45 hours driving, is Erzegonovi, and close to Erzegonovi is Porto Novi, where the new one and only is. So combining Croatia with Montenegro could be a great option for your clients this summer. Great deals and good value for money, for sure. Something that maybe in 2022 will change drastically. This area has some great wineries and it's an amazing place to relax, really. Ending your trip after exploring Croatia, ending your trip in Montenegro, maybe 3 nights at the new one and only would be the cherry on top of the cake. Would be the perfect chance for you to rejuvenate, relax before your onward flight. And let me tell you this, some country requires a PCR test when you return to your country. I know US does. Now, getting the test in Montenegro is very simple. You can reserve your test upon arrival, and you get the result within 24 hours. So you can also have your PCR test for your onward flight. But let's see more. Of course, the Boca Bay is like, I don't know if you've been to Lake Como, but it reminds me a little bit of that. And with so many interesting sites and towns like Kotor, for example, great shopping area, and truly taking the boat tour, chartering the boat for the day for the Boca Bay is the most successful experience here. There are some restaurants like Stari Millini or the restaurants of Forza Mare that are delicious, absolutely not to be missed. Also, proceeding south of the Boca Bay is Tivat and the Lustica Bay. Also, Tivat, of course, has one of the biggest marina with all these luxurious yachts. It's really where you see the highest concentration of wealth in Montenegro. But Lustica Bay also has some great hotels like the Chadi, for example. Great place to relax, amazing deals right now, and also very strategic to as a base to explore the country. You can take a day trip to climb the Ostrog Monastery, or you can visit Lovćen and the former capital of Montenegro, Cetinje. Really, there's plenty of opportunity tours that you can take, but mostly in the let's say west part of Montenegro, along the coast. And not to mention driving south, of course, Sveti Stefan, which is an island, and it's also the Aman resort, and Budva, which is a very, very vibrant and party town. And again, and proceeding south, you can visit Skadar Lake, really a paradise for bird watching, and also you can visit one of the biggest cellar into a World War II tunnel, which is quite amazing. So there are plenty of activities and things to do in Montenegro if you just don't want to enjoy your luxurious hotel and relax and rejuvenate. So let us know how we can help you. As I said, me and my team are at your complete disposal to put together active experiences or relaxing experiences in our destination. Back to you, Dominique.
Well, thank you very much, Alberto. That was again fascinating and so interesting. I'm learning so much with all those webinars with you. And I know, Giorgio, you have answered most of the question. Anna, buenas tardes. Thank you for joining us. You're mentioning traveling on a cruise. So I do not see the question before. I don't know, Giorgio, if you have answered.
It was a connection to the answer before, and I wanted Alberto to answer it because he's following all the rules and knows better some details. For example, entering Croatia from a cruise ship for a short excursion was similar. That was the question, which I didn't want to answer myself, but not to say it's something that is not entirely sure.
Yeah, right. Sure excursion. I mean, cruise, as far as I know for now, we don't have any planned, but yeah, it will be possible. It depends where you start your cruise, of course.
Thank you. I don't see any more messages. I just see, thank you and compliments. And Enrique, you mentioned that you will be participating at ASTA Test of Croatia. And then that's it. I don't see any other. Thank you all for joining us.
I will be at the
ASTA. Do you have maybe things to add to it?
That I will be at the ASTA conference because I'm escorting a fam trip in June, June 2nd through June 10th. And after I'll be in Dubrovnik and I will stop at the ASTA conference. So Enrique, if you will be there, let's catch up.
Oh, yes, that would be lovely. Yeah. virtual wine tasting. Maybe if you are together, you do more than a virtual wine tasting.
Oh,
Huh?
yeah, I prefer the real one.
All right, Giorgio, I don't know if you want to finish with something special.
No singing. No singing. I haven't sung for a while.
So we keep it as a surprise and tune in
Yes. Come to Croatia.
another webinar or when we have something more to celebrate and we do something where we discover
Should have
about
started by singing, but Alberto didn't give me the time.
Yeah, but you can finish. Huh?
Yeah, no.
Because it does run in the family, so your father's assets are being transferred to you. That's my opinion. I had the chance to listen to you more than once, and you're really
well. Thank you, but you over-exaggerate sometimes.
Okay, as you wish.
Anna, Dominique, Anna is requesting an itinerary for 5-star and 4-star. Yes, don't worry, we will send it shortly. And also in my recap, you will have a list of products, villas, yachts, and sample itineraries that will be very helpful for you when you want to stimulate your clients' appetite for traveling.
Yeah, we will be sending you the recording, and then Alberto, you do the follow-up with the recording and everything. So, well, but thank you everyone for joining us, and hope you see you at 2 p.m. We are going to Bermuda with a Lauren hotel, so we'll hope to see you there. Huh?
Let's get naked, Giorgio.
Oh,
Thank you, everybody.
That was a finale. That was planned. Oh yeah, you go swimming.
Yeah, that's right.
Well, the weather is just amazing, so why not?
So everyone, you can trust them, and they're wonderful. As you can see, wonderful persons, but wonderful professionals. Huh? So
thank you,
everybody, and we'll see you soon. Huh? Bye-bye, Giorgio and Alberto. Thank you.
Fam trips, Alberto, Francis is asking for it, so
yes.
We'll send you the invitation for sure. But now Alberto is all into the June fam trip, so October very probably will be the next one.
All right, that's right. Perfect. So we look forward.
We will be working on September, October, and let you know as soon as the dates are out. No worries.
Perfect. Ali, thank you.
Bye,
everyone. Bye.
Bye.